Alright guys, this is Luck&Chuck here with another deck profile. We have our boy Blake Dauteриve.
Yes sir.
The Almighty Heroes.
Yes sir.
Coming to you live with a deck profile. Show them what you got, Blake.
Alright, so it's a pretty basic build. But for Elemental Heroes, start off with them playing Stratos, the tried and true. 2 Shadow Mist. Surge's Mass Change or a hero. And then for one-ofs, playing Liquid and Honest Neos.
Awesome. Any particular reason why, or the meta, or?
No, this is a very standard ratio of each of them. Some people cut Honest Neos, but like I like him as a level 7 or higher hero for Destiny, Hero, Phoenix, Enforcer, any outs random stuff.
Awesome.
For Vision Heroes, I'm playing the standard 3 Ferris, double Vion, 1 increase. Some people play. I like 2 increase as well, but for this build in particular, because of a card later, I decided to go with the 1. It's pretty standard ratio for these. Now for Destiny Heroes, the standard Malicious Denier, also playing the big boy Plasma, and the tech is Dynatag. Because of a card later, that kind of makes the whole deck work together. I'm playing Dynatag to give my end board another option, because it locks you out of a different one. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, playing 3 Hero Lives.
Yeah, best card.
Standard. So it just starts your turn. Lets you start off with Dark Law. Lets you start off with Stratos, so you can play through hand traps, stuff like that. 3 Mass Change, pretty standard, especially in this format right now. Dark Law is really good against tier limit.
Good.
3 for the last 3 hero cards. We have Fusion Destiny. I mean, this card is just crazy. Puts a guy on your board. Foolishness, Malicious, and Denier. It's probably the weakest it's ever been, unfortunately, because of tier limit and Shifter running around, but it's still too good not to play at 3. For like staples, I'm playing Triple Droplet and Triple Prosperity. So this is the card I was talking about, where makes your end board kind of weird. So if you Prosperity, you can't draw off of the Liquid Soldier, which that's the combo that you would do. So like, let's say you draw Fusion Destiny plus Stratos Any Hero. You would use the Stratos Any Hero to make the Sunrise and draw some cards, but you can't because of Prosp. So now what you do is you make Dystopia with Dynatag to buff them up to give you a double pop if you activate Prosperity. It just locks you out. This card's really good because this deck, sometimes you just need that one missing piece. Like you need that one, either you want to hard draw the Mass Change, you want to hard draw the Fusion Destiny, start off your turn with the Hero Lives, any of these power spells right here. This just lets you dig for it, and your extra deck is tight to an extent, but if you really know your matchups, you won't miss the 6 extra deck slots. Like if you play against combo, you don't need Acid, for example, stuff like that.
Awesome.
And next, that's all for the 3 of. I was playing 2 Poly, 1 for your first turn, another for your second turn, and also like getting Ashed on the Vion really sucks for the add of Poly, because it's kind of lets you play your entire turn. So I like 2 in case, you know, if you hand trap, you still have it, or it also helps you activate the first one first turn, and the second one the third turn. One-ofs, I'm playing 1 D-Force only because I'm playing Prosperity, so I can grab it if I need it. And I'm playing 1 Talents for the same reason, because Prosp allows me to grab these cards if I need them, and you don't really want to draw them if not, because of course I can't use the draw effect with Talents, but like being able to look at your opponent's hand or stealing is just really good. Then 2 Search Spells and Miracle.
Nice.
That's it for the main deck. It's perfect 40. And for the extra deck, this is pretty standard as well. I'm playing 2 Dark Law for the Mass Heroes. Playing 2 Dark Law, 1 Blast, 1 Acid. Acid for back row decks, Blast to play through hand traps, and Dark Law is one of the big boss monsters. For Destiny Heroes, playing each one of these. These two are mandatory. This one's kind of not, but this helps you win in time. And this is the guy that I was telling you about, that when you prosp, you summon him first, and then you summon DP later off the Fusion Destiny by dumping the Honest Neos. And it allows you, if you open Stratos Any Hero under Prosperity, to end on Dystopia, DPE, and Plasma off of those Stratos, any hero, and Fusion Destiny, which you can grab consistently with the Pot of Prosperity. And this guy's just for if you want to turn your Fusion Destiny into a 1-card Dark Wall.
Nice.
For elemental heroes, playing the standard. I think these are all standard. This guy helps you kill people. This guy wipes the boards, and he's a water for Liquid Soldier, and then Escarado if you get locked into Fusion Destiny. Last guy's Trinity. I've killed a few people with this guy. This guy is like really dope. He comes up sometimes. He's not mandatory, but I mean he comes up for me. And then for the links, all standard. 2 of this guy because you need 1 for your first turn, 1 for your third turn. He can bring back DPE, which is really cool. So like if they tribute over your DPE, you can bring him back, bring back the DPE, and they have to deal with him again. And then Wonder Driver helps you with your combos and resets Miracle later. And then this guy just gets your guys really big.
Awesome, man.
And that's it for the extra. For the side, playing some not very fun stuff, but I'm playing Scythe with the Sanctum package. I feel like if you get stopped by tier limit, you really need something like super impactful to activate, and they're not playing Ashe. So just something really impactful like Scythe to be able to stop them. In this deck, if you draw Scythe, it's not a brick because you can pop it with your own DPE. If you draw Sanctum plus Scythe, it's a little bit of a brick, but it happens. And then Sanctum's just so powerful, and you can grab these cards off of Prosperity, which is why I think this card is so good in this version specifically, being able to grab it off of Pros.
Definitely.
Then for going first still, I'm playing even more cards because like the board isn't that strong. And a lot of people are playing cards like Evenly and Dark Ruler and stuff, and this just helps shut them down. Can also grab this off of Pros. Dark Angel, kind of the same thing. The problem is that with Dark Angel right now, Bestials are running around, and it is very hard to set this up. But if I can tell that they're not on Bestials, I'll side this in because this card is still a really good winning condition. But that's why it's not in the main, it's in the side now.
How's the triple solemn working for you?
It's okay. I think I like Rivalry a little bit more than Solemn, but this was just for like what I was seeing with a lot of people playing Evenly and stuff like that. But I think I would switch this to Rivalry because you can also grab these cards off of Prosp.
Okay.
Then in the side, I'm playing 2 more D-Force. Sometimes if you get Bestialed enough, this card is really, really strong, so I wanted 2 more copies of it. Also to grab it off of Prosp, but 2 more copies also just allows you to see it even more often. If you get Bestialed, you can punch them really hard by D-Forcing, grabbing Plasma, Tribute 3, and then you take their Bestial. They can't Druis Worm target, if it hits the graveyard, they can't Druis Worm target any of your stuff because you control D-Force. This is a really good win condition against Tier. For every monsters in the graveyards, Plasma goes up 100, and Tier likes to mill their graveyard, so Plasma can get huge, and these can stack. So if I activate 3, he gains 100 for each one. And then going second stuff, I have 2 Dark Ruler. I really didn't know what to fit in this slot, and this is just beats Rogue and Sprite. And then for back row, I'm playing 2 Twin and 1 Harpies.
Alright.
That's it. That's 15 cards.
So you have any comments for maybe some of the new hero players that are trying to get started in this format, playing against Tier? Any advice you would give to them?
This format's pretty hard for the deck. Shifter is running rampant. The tier limit matchup you would think is easy, but it's really not that easy. The deck's just too powerful. But if you can go first instead of double Dark Claw, that's usually pretty good. Just have to watch out for Exciton, stuff like that. Or Baguska into Zeus is kind of scary too, but that's about it. It's a rough format, but it'll get better eventually.
Awesome, man. Any shout outs you want to give anyone?
No shout outs.
Alright, man. Well, thank you for doing this deck profile, man.
Yeah, no problem.